My names are Afubwa Musumi. Maybe it might sound like also another talent to pronounce it. But if you go to the Bible, then you'll call me the most blessed Benjamin. So I'm happy to be with you here on behalf of my boss, the DVC, Student Welfare and Alumni Affairs, Mr. Peter Waweru, Mount Kenya University. Myself, I'd like to introduce myself. I work in the Alumni Office. I'm the Graduates and Alumni Relations Officer. I take care of all the students transiting into alumni. And my focus or objective is to ensure that we have Mount Kenya University successful alumni out there. As I was just coming in, I was able to interact with one of my alumni whom we mentored that time, around 2006. That time we were working very closely with the principal at the same institution. And right now, I'm happy he's part of the team, part of the partners working with Talanta. Just to start off, when my senior, after being invited, told me he will be busy on a schedule elsewhere, I shared with him and I felt, yes, we shall work together and share this information we have. It's just brief to touch on your career life and how you can benefit from your career. A good number of us, we are in school, we are in college, we are in universities because we are tracking something. But the bigger question is, what's the difference between a career and a job? When you are talking of Talanta, when you are in Talanta as an institute, you are developing your career. Now, somebody else confuses a career and a job. But when the director was here, and I want to appreciate his statements, he mentioned several things. One, he tried something until ikawekelewa mawe. Transport sector, because it was just next accessible to family business. That was a job. He was just trying to make at least money out of their van. After that, he tried to check again in the farm. What happened? He could not make it because the passion, the ability to network within that to make satisfaction or fulfilling career was not possible. So when you are in building your career, you'll find yourself doing very many things that are very specific and very fulfilling other than earning. And therefore, if we go back to the definition of career in our dictionaries, you'll find some of the dictionaries define it this way. I'll just pick one. Business Dictionary defines it as a career is a process and actions taken by a person throughout a lifetime, especially those related to that person's occupations. A career is often composed of the jobs held, titles, and work accomplished over a long period of time, rather than just referring to one position. If we go to the Cambridge Dictionary, it defines a career as a job for which one is trained and in which it's possible to get greater responsibility, just underline the word responsibility, and earn more money. Next, if we go to Oxford Dictionary, it will define it as course of progress through life. So when you are taking the course of progress through your life, it means it accumulates to your career. However, if you summarize in terms of a job, we shall say a job, on the other hand, is just employment. Work especially for someone else, which you are paid, or a period of work. That's the definition of a job. Now, we are seated here because of our talents, or trying to nurture talents so that they can transform into a career. Right now, if you see the bigger picture of our nation, the global picture of our current world, you will see that you cannot believe in being developed just to carry out a job, so that you just give service and get money. And to make this understandable or more underlined to you, I just want to mention a difference, the features that brings out difference if you are doing a job or you are pursuing your career. Just 10 differences. A job, it will be short term. And you can prove that from the director's situation. The van he was able to run for a few months or a few years was just for short term, and it collapsed. For a career, it's a long term. And I'm very sure he can attest, after he has come up to the end of his career, when he accounts how many years will Talanta go touching lives as compared to his transport of the years ago. There is low growth or low career growth in a job when you are pursuing a job, but there is high professional growth when you are pursuing your career. Collecting money from just an employer is the job. You just wait for the salary at the end of the month or the wage at the end of the day. That's a job. But when it comes to a career, you will be able to collect and accumulate experience. It's a learning experience when you are pursuing a career. In the job, you will only do the bare minimum. I'm required to arrive at 8 and leave at 5. And in fact, you'll be checking on the time. It's already 10 minutes to 5. 10 minutes to 5. Can I start packing my handbag? On the other hand, career, you go beyond that. You will leave work angry if you are doing a job. But when it comes to a career, you'll always leave work happy. I'm very sure the director, when he comes here, he's not in a haste to leave. And when he meets one of his students interacting with him, he will not be in a hurry. He will need to understand what is it about. Tired on Mondays, if you are going to arrive at work, and some of our students, again, we are explaining that, if you are not happy with even the course you are pursuing, a Monday will be a very difficult day for you. Now, weekend imeisha tena. But for somebody enthusiastic about that career, you'll be very much interested to have more time and take off with the week. Uninterested in the values if you are doing just a job. So don't prepare for a job. By the time when you are pursuing your career, you will always align yourself with the values, ethics. What are the things that are behind making people happy, moving and helping one extra person within the day? You'll always look for a new job because you are pursuing money. This job is not paying well, I should go for another job. But for somebody who is pursuing a career, will pursue that experience we mentioned earlier on, and then later on, the experience will result into money. So you'll be patient to accumulate experience. If you are going for a job, it will not be enough when it comes to time.